Alright, ladies and gentlemen, peep game. Right now it is January, February, March, April the 9th, 2026, 9:25 p.m. Check it out. This is the Japanese yen. This is futures, and I'm here to display my skill set using the CMIXON method, the CMIXON patented strategy. Nobody else trades like me, but I'm here to show my skill set. Now, with this being said, at this point in time, I had already had a slip play of the day, and this is a late setup that was caught. Now, with this being said, here's prominent M15 demand at the base of a void to be filled as a target of the day, right? Now, when we go to check if this is even valid prominent M15 demand, we make sure there is no M3 equal lows, in this case within it. And there's M3 equal lows right here. Boom. But truthfully, I don't think that's within this zone of demand. We come M5 time frame, and here we do have this set of M5 equal lows within that prominent M15 demand, making this an invalid zone of prominent M15 demand here. So price doesn't respect these zones, as we know. Boom, boom. Now, with that being said, target of the day was moved to fill this wick as first target of the day, and second target of the day being this wick here. Boom. Target of the day. Boom. Boom. We come over here. This is, now keep in mind, at this point in time, I just have equal lows to clear to the downside, clear wicks to be filled. Now, what is in my favor is the fact that price just broke this prominent zone of M15 demand. Price has also created prominent M15 supply in my favor, making this a possible entry that price has already retraced back up into. Now, I do want to make sure that this is textbook supply, so I come M3 time frame, make sure there is no equal highs within, no M3 equal highs, come M5 time frame, and no M5 equal highs within this here. Now, come back to the M15 time frame. Hold on, M5, there was no equal highs. Now, back to the M15 time frame. Okay, cool. We're here, and price has just retraced back into this prominent zone of M15 supply. This is 8:15 to 8:30. I checked this 30-minute time frame. What am I looking at? I'm looking at price. Really, there's nothing for me, but I know that price is going to create this next upper wick. This is 8 to 8:30. I fully understand that. Boom. Let's go ahead and watch this continue to play out. Prices retraced up into here. I need some type of M15 rejection at this point in time. Something just like this. This is 8:45 to 9 a.m. 30-minute candlestick closure. I like the way this looks. I fully understand this next upper wick is going to be formed, especially now that I have this new 9 a.m. candlestick open, right? New 1 hour candlestick open. M15 time frame is looking nice and clean for me. Now, with this being said, as a short-term target, I'm looking here. Boom. Definitely looking here as a target of the day. That is before reaching these equal lows to go ahead and break there. Now, with that being said, I am rejecting off previous prominent M15 supply. M30 time frame, nice rejection candlestick. 1 hour time frame, really there's nothing for me. So instead of waiting for this 15-minute candlestick closure, I'm going to scale down to the M3 and M5, see what I'm working with here. I'm just scanning right now, seeing what I'm working with, and I do see already, look at this, check this out, look at these equal lows here. Boom. Perfectly aligning. Need to break this. These are equal lows right there. Boom, boom. Now, with that being said, I understand this upper wick has to be formed before we can proceed to get this seller's volume to push to this downside here. So I scale down to the M3 time frame. Let this upper wick be formed. Something just like this here. I like the way this looks, truth be told. So we set the sell limit just below here, just above there, I'm sorry. Fully expecting that next upper wick to be formed. M5 time frame. This would be stop loss here. M15, let's make sure everything looks clean. Yes, sir. Even just a little bit tighter. Something just like so. And first target is going to be here. Second target is going to be here. And full target of the day was after all of these equal lows. Full wick to be filled there. Now let's check what this entry looked like out on the 30-minute time frame. Everything looks clean. I love the way that this looks. This is the precise entry. We continue to watch this play out here. Price wicks into, pushes back up into this entry there. And we'll continue to watch this play out 5 minutes at a time. This is 9:25 to 9:30. At this point in time, price is now continue to reject. This is 9:15 to 9:30. 30-minute time frame, nice and clean. Now we have prominent M30 supply in my favor, so I'm fully expecting this next upper wick to be created momentarily. So on the lower time frames, that would look like a push to the upside, something like so. Boom, right? Now I am fully confident in my setup, so we'll continue to watch this play out. And there's at this point, as price pushes through first target, boom, price continues to push. I'm already knowing as it's going to hit these equal lows, it's going to push to this target of the day, which is already a 2.25% gain. And we continue to hold, which resulted in a nice and easy, at this point in time, I did have prominent M30 supply in my favor already, but a nice and easy 2.8% gain. But truth be told, there was no reason to hold it to this third target of the day. I was more than happy with this plus 2.25% gain in a matter of one morning. This is an A+ slip play setup using the CMIXON strategy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the support.